Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on The Staircase, a mini-series based after a true story about a true murder. The Peterson family and the husband who may or may not have killed his wife. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 8. Check it out at Amazon.com. Now, Colin Firth, it's Firth, right? Is that how you say his name? I think so. Yeah, Colin Firth. He's a very good actor. If you haven't seen him before, he was in that movie where he teaches the king not to stammer. Anyhow, he plays the dad. The police find, or rather, he contends his wife fell down the stairs and died. The police then look into him and realize that maybe he murdered her. And this is based on a true story. I'm not sure. I guess it took place in the 90s. There's still magazines and tape recorders and such. So, they were a rich family. They seemed to have everything. I mean, Colin Firth is really good. I mean, there's a lot of good people in this. Parker Posey. Look at these names. I mean, these are Patrick Schwarzenegger. I think he's probably a better actor than his dad. So there's a lot of people in this movie. It's an 8-part miniseries, and it delves into the murder, but it dramatizes it. And then I'm sure at the end you get the screen crawl, streaming May 5th. The screen crawl of like, well, what actually happened was this, and this guy's in jail, or this guy's dead, or this guy got off and continues to live to this day. Another Academy Award winner. So you got some heavyweights here. I think this would be worth watching. I mean, I think you could do a lot worse, for a mini-series. It looks serious, but not too serious. It is a serious crime. Murder's a serious crime. And it doesn't look like it's overhyped. Like, it's about the family and how it impacts them. And this is the wife who gets killed, I believe. And, everybody here won an Emmy or an Oscar, basically. So, it tears apart the family. Did he do it? Did he not do it? And as you get investigated by the cops, they're going to pull out every bit of evidence. I know a guy, his ex, fell down the stairs after they got divorced. And now she didn't die or anything, but if she had, he would have been in big trouble. He would have been in big trouble. It had a lot of explaining to do. So, they always look at the husband, the cops. And I'm sure there was some evidence here, but who the hell knows? Who the hell knows if it was legit or if they railroaded him? It's hard to say. It's hard to say because sometimes even cops get that tunnel vision on a case and they just go, oh, it's got to be the husband. I saw 2 pieces of evidence, therefore I've made my conclusion. Sometimes they just want to close a case. Sometimes it's for real. He's rich. Maybe he had the means to hide a lot of things. And, who knows? It's hard to say. But I would watch this. Yeah, I would watch this. I'd also probably spoil it by looking it up online to see what really happened. I don't like when they exploit it for dramatic effect too much and then don't follow what actually happened. But this seems pretty grounded. It doesn't seem like it's out in the stratosphere in terms of the drama. It seems like the deliveries here are solid. They're intense, but they're not overly intense. It's got a good vibe to it, I'll say, for such a serious and kind of dark material. So, 8-part miniseries is not quite going to be 3 acts, but basically the first part of this, if you broke it down into 3 acts, is going to be the life, which is probably going to be like, at least half of the first episode, and then at some point the wife will die, and then it's going to be about, how the investigation starts, and then you're going to have the investigation for a few episodes. You're going to have the court case for most of it, and then probably the last episode will be the end of the court case and then the fallout. the fallout from that. Whether he goes, I'm not familiar with the case, so off the top of my head, I may have read about it years ago, but it doesn't ring any bells. The Peterson case. I was thinking of that other Peterson, the guy who, there was a different Peterson, I think. His wife fell overboard or something and died, or drowned, and she was pregnant. They were a lot younger. This is in North Carolina. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like a decent drama. I mean, they got a lot of heavyweights here. That's really the important thing, and it doesn't seem overblown. Doesn't seem overproduced. Seems to be striking the right tone. It's on HBO Max. I could watch it. I'm very well might. Very well might. All right. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Little Joan really wants to get down, so I'm going to let her go. I'm going to let you go. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you